beaten every single team which has not qualified to an international.
Tomorrow is stacked, you're not wrong. Okay, Gentlemates on defense, Heretics on attack. Dude, how do you even recover after that?
2024, when they fell at the hands
A pistol
of
would be
BBL.
nice.
That was the last time that they've lost a group game in general, right? Which is crazy to think about.
It's a ridiculous statistic. Someone who's always been top of the charts whenever we've spoken
way
about
he's
them
getting
since
caught with a
comeback.
knife out.
He is towards this B side of the map. It's actually Kamik that has to take the fight first here. Gentlemates yet to lose a pistol so far in this series. The opening one
they
on
still have
defense
a
is
recon on defense here though.
Looking to break through on
Recon would
towards
be
the
pretty
side
good
as
right now.
there's players trying to spam in, and Gentlemates are the team that get the next two.
Is it?
And well, they're doing well. At this moment in time, as Heretics are just getting completely cut down.
Hey, the crunch from... I kind of liked it, the crunch down over towards middle. Everyone just had their gun out the whole time.
Defender side pistol round so important on Ascent, of course, as well. Slight bias, I suppose.
Chat, am I right in saying Gentlemates are 3-0 with
It's
pistols?
about stopping the rot, because if you think back to the map that we just saw, it ended up being 11 rounds in a row to the scoreline of 14-12. So getting things started here strongly.
Here we go again.
Always gonna
Here we go again. Woo. Buys the attack, Shorty.
How many times we've seen them go really close with the team on that first map, and the one right after the 4 floors out beneath them.
Taking time, Heretics as they look to go for an A split by the looks of things.
Yeah. Woot is just going to be dashing right on top of Kamik's
honestly?
head. The shorty round the corner.
Dude, if he hit the first bullet.
So it drops to the melee, and that's no better. But Benji with a classic is a
Dude, this is why you don't buy the judge as well, man. It gets so scary retake when you have the judge.
Stepping out from heaven has been noted.
I think they should be okay if Booze is going to play like that.
But instead, we'll get the kill. Spike down, and
now it gets scary.
We'll be looking at Booze judge here if the players drop down from heaven.
Did get revealed though. That makes life difficult. Benji's classic needs to try and find 3 more.
Not bad damage.
Makes it a triple and means that it's minimal returns for Gentlemates from their anti-eco.
Yeah, it's expensive. That bonus won't look as good as what it has in Road for the most part.
Heretics also getting
considering they only put a shorty into this, it's pretty good.
Per player. Honestly, it's more just the status quo than anything else right now for both teams heading into what will be the bonus for the defenders. There's 3 rifles here, it looks like.
I like the idea on the eco. It ended up looking like a little bit like the BBO, you know, when you send one up short and the rest are hitting over towards A main. Make the sound heavy over towards A main and then run up short late with the others. Comeback gets the early op out into the bonus, and the rest of his team don't buy onto it, so he at least needs to try and save this, / someone save the gun.
Gentlemates team, he replaces Click, who previously had plenty of resources dedicated to him on previous rosters, but found it very difficult to be as self-sufficient as he needed to in this division. Come back with the op here, we'll be looking for
what is that, bro?
Woo! You felt like there might
what
have
is
been a
that,
trade
dude? That's
going,
so insane.
But even the third player
I can't get over how
stop the madness.
How good a form this guy is in.
There will always be doubt at the back of Gentlemates' head if anything like that happens. Any disasters.
What are you meant to do against that?
In towards an op and losing it so early will not be good whatsoever. You look at Kamik and Prox and what they have no way of getting those big weapons, those big buys back.
We've already got to the point where Gentlemates
yeah,
will
dude,
be
they are not
correct,
getting this op
so
back.
Keep tabs on what the ults look like as well. Woot will be moving no closer to the Blade Storm.
Okay, so it's going to get a little interesting because Comeback in theory could buy the op, but then Mini's
right. I
wrecked.
suppose for Gentlemates, you probably want Kamix online fairly soon. Closest is Vekash, but
if they believe that's the win condition, then he's just going to buy like a judge.
And that will be big considering what we'd already spoken about, right, in terms of what Gentlemates had.
It's the Bucky thrown over.
This round, it will make this next one look a bit better for them. Heretics, fairly convincing.
Deciding not to hold on to the operator either. So just the rifles, which they will bring into the next.
Oh, I see. So my Heretics.
But seeing this from Woot's POV, it's so quick.
Nah.
I don't know what it is, but his turn of form recently has just been absolutely sensational.
Good job.
And when Heretics are playing double duelist is when it looks like they're playing their best Valorant at the moment. We've seen so many different meta reads.
Yeah, I agree with that. The double duelist just looks so good for them. The players are too good, man. I think that's the thing at the moment. If you've got two players that can play double duelist and they're like comfy, I think you just let them go. As long as you have good understanding of Yoru on defense, you're gonna do well.
And he was speaking about it in terms of
the hole in the roof. The hole in the roof of the cage owned them.
Don't need to show it here in this
Let him
round.
down. It's a good reply from Genomates.
Show what they're made of.
Not shying away from those fights either when they typically hadn't been going their way so far in recent memory in this series. Couple of players taking damage, but that's about it. And I want to continue that conversation a bit further as well. Yeah, it's not just about Heretics having the mental strength.
NA today, NA's tomorrow.
The map pool, its form, it's everything. The stars have really got to align to make that run happen. Valorant is a game which, you know, is rarely decided by one or two factors. Anything can happen. We throw that term around loosely, but that is the reality of it. And looking at the pool here already with, what, Ascent coming back
30
up.
30 seconds left.
It's been a solid map for them. Yeah, they lost to Apex when they did that trial on the Waylay at the start of the year, but since then it's 5 in a row.
Gun
And
here.
for Gentlemates, they've never lost Ascent.
Yeah, they're just saving.
It's a good stat to have.
Just sitting here patiently.
10 seconds.
We got a 3K for everyone. So for Gentlemates, they're loving this at the moment. It's another good start for them.
It's really, really straightforward, right?
It's another good start.
The default comp that you've seen played on this map many a time, where you think back to their debut, it was, what, the Phoenix, the Yoru.
Good start for Gentlemates, yeah.
Well set up by Vekaj.
12-6, 12-8.
Mention about how
wait, 12-6,
12-4. When you bring in
Nice
someone like him who has that experience
12-2 would be next.
On Duelist and a little bit of calling from his career, even Kamek as well, and how we know Mini isn't someone who is micromanaging a lot, you sort of have the freedom to set up those kinds of plays. And with the Hunter's Fury here, maybe we'll be looking for a bit more of the same.
Well, let's look towards mid though, as that's where the majority of this next scuffle will probably take part as well. Woot's looking to be sent in, but that flash was not good.
That's
in
rough.
fact, Comeback's even been able
Who's
to
the
get
team
one
that
of
did
his
something
own
similar to
and
this?
get out. That's Benji gone.
I can't remember.
So the control all throughout the map won't be lost.
Fight's looking a lot cleaner for comeback at the start here already.
People used to take mid with this, where you would like smoke here, KO, flash through to pop.
Exactly.
It was like really old though, like 2023.
Going against him, one which he's faced many times throughout his career, but here is Woot on the other side.
Used to be how they took
middle.
middle.
Him and wins out this time. Yet to win, I should say.
Uh-oh.
Miniboo does find one back the opposite way, and B looks open for the taking. Come back
Oh
in with
god,
a shorty,
not like
but
this,
punished.
man.
Miniboo so quick to find that kill. Off his own
Well,
arm, confirmed.
that's all three.
Players are retaking from spawn.
Yeah, and now Team Heretics have all the information they need to set up.
Oh,
Brilliant
okay, though we
paranoia
got
back
one.
through. Mini already with 3 kills under his belt, on for yet another ace. Back to the site.
Mini Boo's just playing with them.
Yet to find his
They're
first
so
ace
sure he
this
didn't take that
stage.
TP,
So many
chat.
quads, that's not going to cut it here. Rien's without utility, nothing to set him up. He just has to take the timing as they're double towards stairs. Finally coming in from Ali the football, echoing its way through. Rien's getting the first, now in a position to try and clutch this against Vekaj. Looks to draw the bow, but doesn't. And time is just not there for the Frenchman.
Okay. Nicely handled, especially from Mini Boo, man. What a round that was. He did great. He bought so much time. He bought so much time. Hebert, thanks so much for the Prime. I appreciate that. And No Hands 15 also, thank you for the Prime as well. Thank you for the Hoya.
Looking a lot more convincing in general through his defense of Jetlock.
It's then that little bit of discipline, though, as he takes that next fight.
Yeah.
It's the advantage lost. Coming back into the retake.
What is the
Those
game of the
micro
week?
decisions put
All
under so
regions
much more
combined.
scrutiny at this level than what he'll potentially be used to.
The
Now,
hardest to
that conversation
call
you've
is
just begun there in
probably
terms of,
100
like, the micro decisions, the
Thieves
mistakes, 'cause it was
Crew,
mistakes
I
that
think.
Gentlemates made against Foot. They got punished
It's
for
probably
it.
the hardest one to
Heretics are
call.
gonna do it to a much larger degree because, as we've already described, a top 2 team in this region. Just to note, Comeback does have his operator in this round as well.
course, and they have been picking up
Loud
first
NRG.
bloods, but that is
Yeah, it's a
the
pretty hard
issue,
one to call.
right?
Give you
Only
that.
61% conversion of those 5v4s in the game against Foot, which was more on the lower end, especially for this group, right?
Yeah.
In comparison to Omega. Such an important round here. Though,
Zombies, thank you so much for the tier 1 as well.
Gentlemates.
Thanks so much for the 2
They have ults
months.
to play with. Vekash still holding on to the Hunter's Fury. Kamek
Okay,
now with
Recon
the
clears
null
over
command.
towards B,
He
so
will
they
find
stick
himself
strong with the
back into
3,
A
but now they got
setup.
info on the sides and they
Question is,
hit
when
no
does he
one.
rip the ult? And our Heretics,
So that
Position
leads them to
to
think
bait
the
it out.
middle's a thing.
Heretics have done this play before, where they get the TP to try and take shot, instead denied through the null command. And plenty of
Dude, this
utility
Sova
being sent
ult's
through that
big,
Hunter
man.
Fury.
Boy,
Finding the
it's
kill
a lot of
eventually, and it is
damage.
Benji once again
Yeah, hit
involved.
Wood as well on
tag
this.
onto Wu, so big damage, and as the null
Yeah, it's
command
good understanding of the
finally
rounds.
stalls out,
How much
remainder
impact
of
the
this
round's
push,
going to make
Heretics
if
are
you win
doubling
it.
down, and the rotation has been
Double
made.
ult into this one.
Use the TP as well. No, it's going to be destroyed actually by Prox and Shot, and as the players now start to scrape.
Dude, still got
slowly
Recon as
onto
well.
the
Recon
side.
goes in, have to delay it a little bit.
Barely any time for this play to
They get a
happen.
plant,
10
though.
seconds or less. That's factoring in the spike plant. Kamek still from hell, looking to snap onto a couple of targets, only finding
Nice
one. But
shots.
Vekash has done all he can.
Uh-oh.
It's Rians in another 1v2. Oh, and he's not
You
gonna
just
make
saw
it
her
land
wild.
this time.
Over a world.
Can't quite stick the final shots to Mini.
Yeah, that got far too close for comfort. The operator will be rescued. And that'll be brought into the next round. The Gentlemates just managing to keep themselves above the water here and not allowing Heretics to equal out the round count.
There is not much oxygen in the lungs, though.
This is something that, like, Gentlemates, Heretics have done a lot in terms of how they take A. If you go back and watch it many times before, usually what would happen is you would take the TP as the Euro as well as Wook coming to support it, and it ends up being like a crossfire in which to work with.
Okay, heavy armor for the
Doesn't work out
knives.
'cause the null command gets rid
And
of it, but Gentlemates can't do that every time.
dude, the money's so low, huh?
Unfortunately,
Gentlemates would love a clean round, but obviously Woot with knives is pretty scary.
sort of cobbled together this buy and just about been able to muster it up. Heretics have nothing beneath them. Is the blades out for Woot again, though? Vekash dropping back
Dude, it's
into
a nice
deeper
strat.
sight hold. The
2
nano's there
turtle
to
back
stop
of
the push
sight.
through
There's no
lane.
recon for like
First
15
off, already
seconds.
broken in logs. The first shots landed for the Gentlemates. Woot's still alive with the blades, though. Overlooked a little bit in the drone.
No
Shots to line
way.
them up. Woot knocks them down. That's huge. Now a 3-on-3.
They can't
guns
lose
to be
this round.
collected.
And the players NCT
Oh.
trying to activate. They're not going to be given
How's
the
Boo
chance,
done that?
but Boo finally picked up, and it's a 2v2.
Woot still staying active, trying to use Rian's ult as a distraction. Played in to go ahead and pick up another. It's the Vandal in his hands instead. All goes quiet. This was an eco for Gentlemates, but they're making it damn near close. It's on to Rian's once again that they must rely. He spotted Prox's positioning and taking the duel head on. It's
big
Prox
round.
on home soil.
Heretics will enjoy the damage done.
They
Still
can
means
move
that
Gentlemates
they
even
kind of one
closer
win away from
to a
resetting money.
scoreline of safety.
Actually
Yeah,
force them
this
into
is
an
now
eco.
starting to get a little bit of breathing room between the two teams.
I like the strat that they had over
Backside
towards
looks
middle.
like a
Oh,
fortress
it's nice.
until Wook is
Like all the
able to
util
cut
hit
it
from
open
Heretics is pretty
entirely.
cool.
Team Heretics make it nearly theirs.
The round-
Unfortunately, the 1v1 doesn't.
I mean, every time they just win with
Doesn't
one person
work out.
alive.
Heretics, well, they're going to have to go for this timeout.
Yeah, I was a little surprised Rian's committed to that fight there against Prox. But it is the German who wins it, of course. Stepping into this side, he replaces Click as the only starting German flag bearer in the league. Waited 3 years to see one in EMEA if you exclude Harmy, the liquid substitute, a few years ago. And he had things to say about the performance as well, that they were satisfied with their outing the other week, but just not with the end result. And looking at his career history here as well, you'll be sort of interested to know that he's had a meteoric rise through the DAC system in sort of just over a year. It says there that he got into comp after subbing in for a friend, but his first official was at the start of 2024.
Yeah, and
Can't
as
see the
you
facts
said,
there, I was
that's a
blocking it, I
very
didn't
quick
realise.
turnaround to be able to make it all the way to VCT. Very few will be able to follow the same sort of path, and one player that has is his teammate Comeback.
Absolutely.
Is Proxy the first German pro? Nah, dude.
Looking at the statistics
Dude, you're
on
forgetting
your
about
screens,
the GOAT, Nisal,
Jet
right?
Eurocomps have been faring
Pretty sure
pretty
he's
well
German.
on Ascent. But for Team Heretics right now, it's another slow start. We have to say it for what it is. That was also
Prodigy,
a
what do you mean?
factor on Kuro. They turn things around there, and here it's another pacey play. They like these quick bursts. They work well for them. Root with the entry, come back. Able to walk away with two, though. Prox, again, the man we were just speaking about, here in support.
The thing that gets worse for Heretics here is they need to take shot space because of the lockdown that's available.
Exactly where their priorities lie. The neural theft just confirming it. Mini only finding one, and now the 1v1.
We have the ult,
into another
the 1v3. Dude, why is every round
which
just
he has been very
a
credible
1v1
so
at
far.
one point?
I mean, he's good for it. But Vekash coming in does have an info dart to reveal sight and find out where Boo is not or where he is exactly.
Also gives away his own position in the process, so Boo posted up in Speedway, ready to react at a moment's notice. Still no tap on the spike. Actually considering pathing the other way around, but just reconfirms he is as clueless as he is in this position. Still yet to route out Boo.
I mean, there's a one way that he can use.
But he's not going to need it. It's just the timing taken. And Vekash through the corner of the wall will claim Boo with seconds
had to commit.
spare. And now they will at least be even on the defense. And the big thing about it is Team Heretics, that's straight after their own timeout.
Double kill to kick things off from comeback as well. The rest of the team doing their job on the A-hold. Nice idea from Heretics. Both sides acutely aware of what the battleground looked like with the ult in play, and this from Vekash just tracking through the wall.
Bro, but come on, just pick me, brother.
It's the kind of moment which you need if you want to beat a team such as Heretics.
Here we go, comeback's iconic outlaw back out again. This man loves a scoped weapon, and typically when he was on eco rounds, he would even swap out the op for
the outlaw.
Yeah.
Maximum punishment. These rounds are the ones which do feel a little bit more like a guarantee, as Wu has smoked for Miniboo. He's TP'd into it, come back with no bullets in the outlaw, gives away that information.
I think he took it, right?
To Miniboo, who uses his second
Okay, no, they're double. This one to go together.
Question mark in which
Dude, Kamek absolutely saved him there. Great shots.
Tried to clear shot, it ends in disaster.
Looks like a clean round. Dude, imagine Gentmates win this as well. I'm so devastated that they should have 2-0.
He opts to go and pick up an orb, and 50 seconds to play with here.
12-2. Oh yeah, that was the other narrative as well. Oh, we're running with everything.
And they know exactly what it is at stake for themselves. This group stage is absolutely everything. From Team SBG in the French League until now, they've always sold us miracles. It's an in-zone flawless to secure the 7th. But there's just that certain...
They got so many ults. Wait, they got so many ults that 10-2 in this half is pretty likely.
To close effectively, because that has been a problem since kickoff.
But there's always something about Gentlemates though, like a little bit of like fairy tale feel, right? In terms of the run through Ascension, everyone thought it should have been Apex, and if they were going to face if Apex were going to face anyone in
it's the out.
The grand final, it would have been Ascent rather than Gentlemates. A full flush of ultimates for Gentlemates to use in this next round against the full buy of Heretics.
Comeback wastes no time to bring the blades online. There was enough money beneath this mate side to get the operator online, but it is the outlaw which you'll be playing with. From Kamek collects some info.
It does get out of there. You see Boo just check spawn just in case.
Scooped up. Miniboo one away from the
There's one of the 5.
Drift.
Yeah, Miniboo picks up an orb as well, so after he's doing that, definitely over towards B becomes
information finding through the drone.
A little bit more potential in terms of picking up double orb.
Heretics, well, they've been
seen towards A,
they've been seen towards mid. If you were guessing, man, you'd say it's probably going to be that A split. but still, no decision made. Heretics are still looking towards this mid spot.
And Gentlemates have no real extremity control here either. Sure, you've got to come back on that line
Base
A.
on short. Oh, the
It's
recon
very
mid.
passive towards B, so
They
they
commit
line
heavy
up
though.
middle with the reveal, looking to instigate a fight, but Woot has shut down the Catalyst Kamek. He's gone. Vekash gets one, at the very least in transition.
It's a really
And
good
with
time. They just got to
starting
send up
wear
short
thin,
with a
the
killjoy.
lockdown coming in on the B
Still
side
got the
means
luck
that
over towards
Heretics
bottom middle though.
are going to need a change of plans here.
No Omen flash.
Benji's gonna
This
be a
Sova
joker
ult should
as
be
this
getting
Apex
ripped like
starts to
now.
come through.
Oh, but he's been taken out immediately by Mini. Come back in on the blade.
Does he want to stop the
prefers it over
plant?
the outlaw. Picks up his first and jumping around the mid-site box.
Nice.
It's Vekash's ult that will keel over
Well,
Riot
they used
to
4 of
claim
them.
an 8. This has been a dominant defender side display from Mates again.
We've seen it before, and we're in that exact same position where we're in Corrode. 8-2 and an equal for Team Heretics. They were able to bounce back in
What is that one?
map using this exact sort of situation. But at the minute, Gentlemates do look absolutely dominant.
And just taking on board some of that sentiment from the public conscious as well. Gentlemates, Apex, both of the promoted teams in their final year of the guest slot, which they both respectively earned from Ascension. Feel like it's just a story that hasn't really got going yet, as it's an immediate sight hit from Heretics here. Ult's invested, Mini walking away with 2. Fighting the front lines as these duels are going on
Dude,
in
what a crazy
Boathouse.
round at the moment. Minibu's just gonna kill everyone.
For the defense, as Minibu lowers his head and allows comeback to claim. Green's collecting the
Does a
spike
man just pick up a
himself
gun?
and immediately sending it elsewhere.
Don't mean to bring it up again, but this is another re-ends 1 versus 3 with a sheriff in hand. But surely not, right?
I mean, they're all
Just
over him
doesn't
though.
feel
You
it.
just can't expect there to be this
Rogue
many
and
people as well.
Prox will suppress his
Dude,
efforts
the
before they
12
can really get going.
the 12-2 is 12-2 is
Like I
actually
said,
on.
It's just one step at a time for Gentlemates. You're trying to build up some hope. And if this is against one of the region's bests, then that's where you start to wonder, what does it look like against a roster a bit more of their caliber mid-table, I guess.
His brother looking.
No,
Maybe expecting a
boys.
flash.
Open.
Potentially.
But yeah, you're 100% right. But at the same time though, I mean, you don't want to get too far ahead of yourself.
You can't, and that's what I'm talking about, man. It's like the whole Apex.
We'll say it again though.
Yeah.
Heretics should have a pretty good defense with this
Don't
comp.
count your chickens.
Yeah,
before those
I feel like
eggs
their
are
attack
hatched.
should be much better than this,
100%.
but they are just losing 1v1s or like
Heretics
close rounds.
in pretty much all this space for free and able to destroy the alarm bot without a contest.
Gentlemates have started with 4 players
Gentlemates
towards
go
A.
for
The
something
difference is
different.
this time,
They
they're
go
looking to
full
be
person over towards
proactive
A.
and
They need to try get some
use their
info.
protocols to take main space once mid is conceded.
Yeah, there's players here in which to fight, and it's that A play that we'd talked about before through shot. And the
spotted?
player in main should be easily collected, but instead no Kamek holds on. And this side, it is still Gentlemates. Heretics have
Not the
been given
team
chance
flash.
to take it.
Where's the
Brilliant play
coordination?
from Kamek as well, just cordoning off main, still the suppression coming through. Benji in the corner.
Damn, dude,
Can't
look
do
at
it,
him.
That's 10.
They're a
That
pistol
is
away
double
from
digits and
12-2.
an even larger
And
gap
then
than
it
what
becomes
was
a
on
whole
show
different game when they
created
get there.
by Gentlemates. But can Heretics come back once again? We will find out after a short break.
It would be historical. I mean, it's close. The first step's almost here. They lose this map, they disband that. I mean, they probably get a mental coach in ASAP. Like if it actually went to 12-2 and then they lost, you're getting a mental coach in the next day. Do they not have one? They might do. Dude, I hope they don't have one, honestly, because I wouldn't want to be in his shoes at the moment. Got to explain what's going on. But to be fair, they do mess up their ults, so maybe it's not his fault. They do have a mental coach. Oh, you do not want to be that guy. You did not want to be that guy right now. But in his defense, man, he can actually just say, you guys messed up the odds. It's not on me. That's on you guys.
Haven't had long to wait for a chance at redemption. They are at 10-2 right now at the half, and a chance now to go and send this one home.
Pistol round win rate for both of these teams does sit below 50%, but for
they don't look mentally
Heretics,
boomed now.
really
They look fine.
They are
They
yet
do
to
look
win
fine.
one against Gentlemates so far. They have got an off to a good start. Every half they've played pretty much. Just closing out Corrode, which was an issue. And here on Ascent for Heretics, they've got a stat to
Does the
uphold.
mental coaching
5
to understand the
wins
game?
in a
Nah, not
row.
really. Maybe
The
small
last
little
time they
factors,
suffered
but
a defeat
majority of it, no.
was at the hands of another
Doesn't
promoted
help
team
with
in the
anything in
first
game.
time
More just
that they showed the map for
make
the
sure
stage.
you can get that
See
extra
here,
like
the
1%
retakes
out of
were
your
a
game,
struggle.
basically.
So they don't get put into one early doors.
That would have been heard there from.
It's nothing really in-game based,
Players look to investigate
apart from like
and
maybe
push 'em off
staying in the
angle.
moment.
Right, so A main taken by Gentlemates, early doors. There is a TP set up for a quick rotate for Miniboo.
The Heretics do have
Ace,
more sheriffs,
Rian's
so
playing the clock.
it might be
Get
good for a
another one
pistol.
up in
Yeah.
that next phase of utility. Gentlemates have been very
This is nice from
quiet,
Gentlemates.
keeping their cards close to their chest in terms of what they're doing. The one
Bit of
trap
pressure
from
over
Benji
towards A,
Market
into
is
the
doing
group.
a lot of heavy lifting, and finally they'll be in a position to discover it here, Gentlemates.
Yeah, and Boo can easily backfill this space if they want to fight through market.
All 5 players.
5 passing.
This is looking like it's going to be an explosion through onto B, and that's exactly the case. Rienz and Benji look to collect themselves and play together as they look to dig in on lane. I mean, they've got the first. Is there any more in which they can collect? There is, but eventually
Feel like they
the trade
did
now,
really good in the end.
Miniboo collects the advantage.
It's brilliant work. The double up lane is very open to the stairs push, but still giving them an advantage. Quick rotation. Mini gets one more. Now it's Kamek to clutch.
It's been good for them before in previous games, but in this time round,
Yeah,
they
well,
won't be given the chance. And it
dream
won't
of
be
the 12.
Heretics this time
The
to
12-2
win the
is dead.
pistol.
It is
Watching some of
3-1 on
the
pistols,
Heretics
1-1.
comms videos, they have a very clear system of how to set up those situations and really play as a pair, and that's what you get from being together as a group for over 2,800 days, as we were saying.
Of course,
Focus
Prius
on
is
that
here.
area.
Hello, mate.
Mini does very well on the Sheriff here. Another agent which you're happy to spend the full 800 credits on.
Prius, I was flaming you earlier. It was good ones. You would have enjoyed
This is
it.
really just the turret that you want to bookmark you some space, and here he's going to make the exact same investment. That is it for Gentlemates, as they've lost their first pistol in this series.
Revealing area.
Well, I mean, I don't want to bring it up early doors. I don't want to be that guy, but there is always at the
Oh,
back
don't worry, mate, you are that guy.
Cheers. But there's always that thought in the back of your head, right? Surely not, right?
What thought?
Okay, well, they're going to get a killjoy really early.
They would, they could.
Not
right?
again.
Maybe.
I mean, it was 11.
It feels good to be a VIP. Prius, what's your next game, man? We're putting you on Observer Watch.
There's always
What's your next
wiggle room.
game? What's your game
For
tomorrow?
now, it's the partnership of Rians and Benji towards the B site.
They opened it up last time.
It's interesting to see as well that Miniboo is sort of playing
Oi, there's some
exclusively for
damage
this
there.
rotation. Very often you'll see the Yoru
Probably the first
really pushing
series.
the
Okay, that
envelope,
means
taking that
100% the
extremity
first
control.
series.
Perhaps when we get into
You're putting it on the line,
financial
Prius. The VIP's on the line for that game.
range for Heretics to opt into it, we'll see it.
The problem is you've shown us the potential of what you can do when the
Very quickly
pressure's
put
on.
under duress, but Benji's bursting at him, and Rienz is cleaning up. So it's an in-zone flawless, and
That
with
only
that,
counts for global?
very
Mate, you're in no
cheap
position to make the
upgrades.
rules here.
Yeah, I mean...
You're the one on trial.
Now, again, we have to highlight that this bonus round is going to be as heavy as it possibly could be.
I love that you let them get the chant in every time
Yeah,
as well.
got to. Well, let the,
Do you know all the words?
Yeah, I do.
Go on then. Denzel?
Mates.
Yeah, I think that's the one.
Yeah.
Nice from Benji. I mean, looking at the timeline here,
Okay, the
could
bonus.
be 10 defenders.
Not too bad on the bonus. Judge,
Really
couple of
not seeing
Guardians.
Too many attack
See, they're really just gonna send it?
Today,
Oh, they're really just gonna send it.
Mini all the way back in spawn. 4 players trying to dash into
bro,
B.
that's so
Benji
unlucky.
opens his cage for the setup.
Dude, if he had just believed in the spray.
Quick rotation mini boo once more. Trades 4
Gotta
on 4,
kill one
but
here.
Rian's his solo sight.
Made the sheriff what we know
drone.
he can, and well, he's actually escaped in towards Courthouse. It's, well, they can hold on.
Dude, he got his one. He got his two.
Paranoia is brilliant. And now,
You gotta give a lot of credit to Boo there.
Can potentially get this over the line. Spikes in Rien's hands. And how does Mini try and get this round in his favour? He's looking for the first engagement all on his own. but he's
Gee,
already
that's
been brought down
insane.
5
I mean, you gotta
HP,
give credit to the rest of Heretics. They like fast flooded in with 2, and the Omen Flash was really good. But man, he does so well to get a kill there.
3 players falling at the hands of Rians. He is,
This Flash
in
is the
my
one.
opinion, one of the, if not the best players in this league at just stalling out a sight hold, at being kind of like that second in most of the time with the recon dart on this Sova. And, you know, he's an enforcer. He allows for the flood to happen.
Force him down to an eco. Got the Outlaw, can start farming them. They're going to get their ults fast apart from the Killjoy ult. But they should have Sova ult to cancel the Killjoy ult.
Looking to get punished here. Timing
It
doesn't matter
shoots
when
way
you've
too
got
fast,
2
man, this gun.
bullets.
Come on,
Feels as if
Riot.
This match has maybe come at the worst time for Gentlemates, considering last week and now considering how this matchup looks. We'll be looking at a 4-round deficit for Heretics to work with once this round is going to be over.
Heretics are under no illusions that they don't have too many rounds here that they can afford to concede.
Yeah.
But it's nice to see that the bank is building up. There's a sense of comfort about it. They've had those tough conversations.
And I think that's the biggest part about Heretics, because in games previous, rounds previous, we would see their heads go a little bit. We would see like rounds go out of control, whereas it feels very, I guess, mature in the way that they're going about and very disciplined.
It does start to become a feel-good moment for them, I suppose, as they are looking to top the group yet again.
Okay, to make it easy, Benji's just going to get one.
Like you said, both Book and GX, the final couple matches, teams that they will have to face. It's another solo sight hold, and hold on a second.
I mean,
maybe
that's an outrageous
there's a
shot.
chance here for Gentlemates. It's a weapon recovered, goes into the hands of Kamek, plant for him, and he's just one away from the ult. Mini has his own, comeback is low.
Mini's not
How much work
killjoying
can he
this.
get done?
This is all questions that we'll surely get the answer to, but it's more the utility for me that can set come back up.
Not expecting it.
Oh, maybe the Killjoy ult becomes tempting. It's too committed though.
To make his way through lane, and Heretics are pretty all over the place trying to come back.
And they're hitting some great shots.
Well, it's going to end up with it being
they got that close,
easy
man.
in the end. There was
got
a
him
chance
worried.
in which Gentlemates could have worked, but they couldn't make do in the 1v1s.
And as we mentioned before, the key word is complacency. You cannot be complacent in those situations, or Gentlemates will punish you. And it also calls back to the mechanical ability that everyone has. I mean, come back there even on 4 points of health. Plays a bit scorched earth.
I
like
think
this
as well for me, like when we look at this matchup, there is no doubt that both teams can shoot, right?
Yeah.
And when we started to look at the core of Gentlemates, they're debutants, right, in this stage, and that's maybe where we're starting to see that inexperience come to life.
There is still stage experience for those players. Prox with Eintracht. Yeah. In Cologne many times. Comeback on the stage in Istanbul. Had to make one more trip home before.
I mean, Comeback has played on this stage. Good entry though, and we're actually going to get the Hunter's Fury in as well to try and get an indirect trade. It's not coming through whatsoever.
Just carry that on a little bit. It's the
What do we
reps,
miss?
though.
We'll do that.
He
Actually got an
has
opening
2
pick.
games, the lower final and the
We
grand
go for
final,
op kill or something.
The grand final
which he starred in up until the final map. May I remind you? But if we're talking results alone, something has to change for Gentlemates. Time ticking on away.
You should run.
Minute mark hit.
Dude, they got the kill. Sorry, they got the Sova all out of them, so they can Killjoy ult.
They've got to try and fight it. It's comeback.
Dude, look at the
leads
HPs.
Resistance as Rien still wants one final swing at this, but the Phantom will not find anything.
Just be careful though, because Boo, I was about to say,
Well,
Boo does have
a nice reply on this one. They got the Sova ult out of them as well.
It's an in-zone flawless in the end, right? But I was more thinking, Boo behind the smoke, players all low, all it takes is a spray down and it brings it down to like a 2 versus 1.
It was a great recon in the end. And this is something we've seen Gentlemates do a lot on rounds, just simplify their approach, play as 5 players and try to overwhelm as much as possible. That gets them in the door on this side now. Reaching the threshold of 11, meaning that
at least they all died by the plan.
Any following
like
could
the
be
only thing I'll say. It's better than a few of them going for it.
Move us on to bind, where Heretics
at least they're all on the same page.
I think for me, this timeout is pretty important because it was something we spoke about on Crowd in terms of the ultimate cycles, and right now, Gentlemates are a very important part of the game. And when you think of the spacing of the last 2, that could be enough to finish out this map. So Heretics coaching staff probably sitting down and saying, right guys, let's just consider what the potential protocols could be around those ultimates being used.
And from these timeouts before, we saw Heretics call set pieces immediately. They do have Miniboo's dimensional drift available to them. But in terms of the first 4, happy to just rely on Boo himself and his calling. You have to remember, he's been here before everyone else.
Let's run it again.
He was there from the beginning of partnerships. That is a relationship which has been built up
we got
over
the
so much
anti-KO.
And now,
anti-KO, 2 kill trips.
See too much
Camera to spot mid.
Simplification is certainly what it looks like Gentlemates are going for in this round, with 5 players outside of B, and very quickly ultimates being used. It's both that were in the pocket of Gentlemates, and well, the first kill actually goes the way of
Rien's is so insane to watch, man. He's so good.
Miniboo playing within the smoke, Rien's through the cage, and well, they've activated at the right time. An end zone flawless.
Man, that's impressive from Heretics.
But what is going to be is a round win.
I mean, Rien's just makes this look so easy. It's just not easy what he's done.
I wholeheartedly agree. Heretics with
scanned by the recon,
counter setup to
manages to dodge the ult fully, kills the guy going in.
Problematic because you've thrown 2 huge ultimates into the fray, and it has returned next to nothing. And in the same motion, Heretics had barely any money in their pockets. The coffers were running dry. Here we are.
Operator being bought out by Miniboo as well. He's taking mid as his approach.
Here.
The double up towards
Casters are choking as well.
Consistently replaced by Boo.
Everyone is.
There's once more market pressure being created by Gentlemates. Vikash will have to dip into his pockets for a shock to just remove that one, and he does. The TP from Miniboo has now moved over towards the A site, and should Heretics be put in a position where they're forced to retake, his ult finds so much value. Sure, he has an op in his hands, but you expect the shorty in pocket as well. If he can get on a line early and find a shot that doesn't hit the legs, then maybe it was the first kill of the
it's nice
round.
though. Pressure over towards short to hit the side with 2.
Rien's
recon just came up.
Stands there waiting. Benji Fishy, it's a duet that has worked many a times on
Kill
this
trip.
site, and well, there's the extra information through the camera. The recon bolts even assisting on that, and it's starting to work in a delay because Gentlemates are stalling out here. They're worried about where the players in backside could potentially be, and it continues to go Heretics' way. It seems to be an absolute whitewash before Kamek finally gets another kill.
Miniboo's on great here, man.
Ticking away. That spike needs to go down.
It's a stronghold.
But instead, it's the remaining players that hit the deck.
Benji and Miniboo doing so much work. The Cypher set up to slow things down, and the Yoru op just flying around. This was a nice one before the trap, but the big concern for me on Gentlemate's side of things is that the scaling is just so slow when they don't have those ults expendable to them. Come back once more as this discussion.
It's happening again. I mean, yeah, the only round they've won is because of Heretics
trying to get
overplaying maybe a little bit, but also just the fact that Gentlemates had the ult that kind of forced them to play a little bit differently.
They start to test the waters towards market,
and they're so far away from those ults again.
Heretics. They drop back to backside. Miniboo's the first player to rotate over. The macro's really similar to how they play their double duelist on Haven, for example, making sure there's a player covering. They still had 2 players on A in the last few seconds of the round. They were prepared for pretty much anything.
It doesn't even surprise me as well. And Heretics, like, with so many aces up their own sleeves in terms of the playbook, it probably hasn't been fully revealed yet. And well, I mean, Gentlemates are certainly demanding that they use all the tricks in the book that Los Niños potentially could.
Did Heretics play Waylay on Ascent at any point? Yeah, they did.
Rifle thrown at this,
In kickoff maybe? Or early stage 1, I can't remember.
He has been hitting his shots from time
They had
to
like
time, but he just
a
hasn't
nice
been
ult
hitting
strat
the highlights that we know he
and
can.
a nice pistol, I think. And then other than that,
For the moment, this would be
I think he got owned. I think they got like 2 rounds. I swear I got like 13-2 or
the
something.
spotlight which has been beaming against his face for so long now.
I swear I'd only got 2 rounds on a tank.
Then you move the first exchange in this round.
Okay, hero gun for comeback.
Gentleman's agreement. B pressure, but it's mini. And is that a tell that Heretics want to try and play with? They are still in position for this A hit, and Benji's Cypher setup has moved over in support.
Stage 1 is 13-5.
Extra space through Treat.
Yeah,
Players now
that
start to
sounds
make their
about
way
right.
on to A for Heretics. Most importantly, that
Honestly,
being
Boo's in a
work.
bit of trouble.
Players try to come in. Boo pops in the smoke and mill, gives away a rifle that Gentlemates can potentially work with, and Benji doesn't hit the shots that we know he can. And this gets even more worrying for Heretics.
Still, Mini Boo and Woot alive in this retake though.
Yeah, and they got an
With
op
one
though.
flash and a fake left. The Recon and Rians as well. They're just trying to set up the jet.
Yeah, it's worrying because you are having to retake with the operator. That's the other thing to note. And well,
Yeah, and the Sova just got his recon up over towards A main.
Heretics are running out of time. It's starting to decay away, and that's the round, not even the position that they're in. Wood does good though. And is there a chance? Is there a chance in which
Bro, this guy's insane.
Making it doable. 6 bullets in the chamber and a player to support him as Rian's playing
Dude,
over.
these 2 though.
And that's round 9.
Man, I can't get over how good Woot is playing at the
Never say
moment.
die attitude.
Woot's just
A
so
man down, they
insane
walk
right
into the
now.
retake with the kind of confidence you expect from a team in the top 2 of this region. Looking at how things opened up for Gentlemates, it felt so good, but then comeback starts to drift. The smoke placement to isolate from main and find the 2 players hell, which end up disjointed, is world class. And then the positioning on the right side as well to make sure that Vekash has no chance to get on the line. It's just spectacular.
And again, I have to bring back that conversation about Gentlemates and their mentality. Yeah. You could doubt yourself. You ask the questions, is it going to happen once again? It seems to be 2 rounds between these 2.
Yep, and 2 rounds which could very quickly swing out of control.
Yeah, and
Gentlemates with barely any
Okay,
money.
they at least create pressure over towards B main though.
the control on the map, there's not a lot of it either. Mid's in Heretics' favour.
Steps being heard. Woot spotted the shoulder, cloak and dagger.
No smokes.
Prox has been eliminated. All coverage of smokes lost for Gentlemates in that opening exchange. They get nothing back in the process.
All the forces are starting to align through towards A.
And this is what we've seen from Gentlemates, grouping up as 4 or 5 players and trying to make that direct hit happen. Heretics already 3 players towards this side of the map.
It's gonna happen
These
again.
are there, they are ready.
Firepower
Yeah, recon that
as
lands
well.
as you're heading side.
So the
the Sova can join in the hit. Yeah, dude, and Woot must feel great over towards short. No smoke to block him off.
Finally, Heretics will put their opponents to the sword. Maybe to the knife, depends on what gun Woot wants to use. Doesn't hit the next shot.
Time is a resource though, Cairo, and it's one which is quickly running out for Gentlemates. Sure, you can go for the plant here, but Heretics are ready to flood.
Yeah, they certainly are, and they've already got rid of combat.
And bullets. Alright, nicely done from Woot as well, man. No matter what, he's getting traded there. The guy's aim's gonna be so high.
For Heretics, that will be 1 round between the 2.
Dude, the Woot Rian's impact is just insane.
On a 10-2
They're both so
half,
good.
and it's Heretics breaking into double digits now. Gentlemates just have 1 to show for. Comeback got a bit unlucky catching a headshot on the fadeaway into the site, but
Nice! Let's go, guys!
honestly, it just does feel like there is a mental boundary right now which
This is the last timeout, right, for them?
Gentlemates from getting any further, which feels crazy to say when you consider the support staff that they have accessible to them. They have one of the broadest backroom teams of any VCT roster. They got Mr. G who came in, right, who we've seen work with multiple different rosters before, from Ascend in Ascension to now. He has the credentials, and I guess the other side to it is this is a very young team. The youngest, most inexperienced, I suppose, roster.
Does watching all these pro matches make you want to coach again? Not really, man.
And I think as well,
makes me want to do this more.
If I saw this project at the start of the year, I'd be like,
if anything, it does the opposite, man.
Future, right? This is one that you would be building into. And
I look at the coaches, I'm like, thank God I'm not you.
Rather than, again, as we
Thank
said,
God I'm not in that spot anymore.
And
The stress is just way too much, man.
I want to see more
Just
from all of
everything
these
going
players.
wrong,
Sure
so much out of
The
it,
future is there
your
for them,
control.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but it depends if they're wearing a Gentlemates jersey, or if they're potentially going to have to be relegated.
That's exactly it. They're now staring down the barrel. Hunter's Fury either side. Omenalt's also available.
Okay, well, I guess it's all about the Sova orb. They go for the Force on this one.
With Benji's, but these are all real non-starters. The bigger point at hand is that we've seen the shift in setup yet again. And Heretics have brought 2 players to market this time, where Gentlemates like to explore.
Does watching all these subs and gifts come in make you want to stream less? Nah, dude, I love watching every game, man.
They are back to the A.
I genuinely just love the game.
And it's a lot more open.
But the drone has just cleared out mid, so now Heretics will be feeling a little bit more antsy. Recon into B main, that's been cleared. Starting to look like an A hit. Boo should anticipate this. Can't get out as he's suppressed. 10 toes down, playing in heaven. Oh, coming into
Do you love playing the game? I mean, 5 stacks of fun.
Boo is here.
5 stacks of
Still
fun.
not cleared, and now everybody from Heretics is starting.
I think it's the best FPS to watch, though, just because of the mind games that are involved.
He's nowhere near the site. Maybe looking to play through as a late win condition.
Dude, Boo might have... he might get so many. No way, bro. It's a nice shot. Oh, that flash. Dude, that flash.
Mini Boo sets up the rest of Heretics, who are running riot against the mates now.
Boo, yeah, dude, I was watching where they were standing thinking, mate, he's got 3 here, surely.
I have to say, I just can't see Gentlemates finding the rounds they need to stay alive in this series.
Yeah, I mean, that's it, right? The down seems to be far too much. It would take a monumental effort to overturn what is potentially be
the flash.
One of the greatest back-to-back comebacks that we've seen.
Like I said, those feel-good times.
TMV and Sideshow have given up on the EMEA. Good, man. We can finally win something. That's the last thing holding us back.
Package, but more importantly, at the kind of
do they want us to be upset? The biggest casters in Valorant have finally stopped believing.
Sure, the pistols need improvement. And sure, those attack sides still look no better. The job isn't done just yet. One final opportunity with some money here. They're walking into Woo. They're walking into a world of pain.
Jesus.
3 already, and the op is still hot to trot. Finally, Vekash responds.
Okay, hold up.
Go to a 2v3.
Let's relax a little bit.
There's a moment to rest, a moment to change up your angle of approach, but all the information still known about for Heretics. They've reset their own shape. 1 player on A, 1 player on B, and 1 player holding on to the exit from mid.
Because of where Miniboo is right now with that trapwire hit in market, he'll just be looking to
protect me. The guy just starts spinning around like Jesus. They could be anywhere.
Such a difficult position to try and clear should Gentlemates want to head in that direction, but right now they're just looking for a pick somewhere.
Ooh,
and they find
the big
Comes
pick.
in the form of Benji. Boo does retaliate.
No way, Boo, man, he got out of there.
Needs to clutch once again.
11 HP.
Let's see if he gets past Miniboo.
Yep. And that's the
Really, really
I was
nice,
talking
dudes.
about. He pops out
Heretics
just the right
have
time.
1 chance to end it as a 2-0.
Heretics.
And my goodness,
The
man.
most ridiculous of
Gentlemates,
comebacks.
dudes.
In back-to-back fashion, queued up, sparing any kind of mate's miracle,
Woo did insane
which
now.
I'm finding it so hard to believe in at this stage in the year.
I mean, The crazy thing about Gentlemates as a team is that they're good enough to create such a large gap. But
Yeah,
they're just missing
he's not
this
wrong.
final component, this final detail, which would unlock so much for them.
Get out of my way.
The new gen of mates and what could be their final
BBL,
face in
it's the
VCT
BBL
for
strat.
now.
Fast over towards A
Trying
with
to
the
pull
Jet
off
going
some
fast
kind
short.
of
The
great
Jet is
escape,
really late though.
Heretics seem to
Really,
have
really
this one
late.
under
They
lock
don't
and
smoke
key.
middle on
First
this.
kill already picked up by Woot. Comeback finally responds through short. Tree taken away. It's a concern for now, but those concerns could be quickly settled.
Very quickly indeed.
Dude, someone's gonna shoot this drone, make sure it doesn't scan anyone under.
In heaven, ready to bust out in flood.
Gate crash did get destroyed, so Miniboo is
Big
just
kill.
going to be running
Big
straight
kills.
out onto the site here, but not without Mini. Finding 2 kills and the lockdown online. Time pressure increasing, but Heretics excelling from these positions.
Damn, dude.
Not
Okay,
to
they're
be.
here. They got
It
into
will be
overtime.
another overtime. Locked in at 12 each.
Switching sides.
Mates showing signs of life right before the death.
A sign of relief for these fans as they all celebrate what is their second round in this half. We go once again for another 2-round shootout between these two.
Yeah, I mean, Mini did great.
It's Heretics instead that actually were the first ones to potentially close out this map. But can
Desp, it's not
Gentlemates
happening.
finally use this little bit of momentum?
Wait, are you wanting to stream it and get ready, Desp? Is that the thing? Desp,
Now
just
the
doing
same
it. Just do an
conversation
hour
that we had
countdown.
on Corrode. Who picks up the first
the trick.
attacking round? Heretics started in the same position previously, but they have lost their streak this time.
It's a good shock, though.
Players walking up B main. It's into the Killjoy setup, and Vekaj pairing Mini. Come back in close proximity.
Smoke goes in,
Gentlemates
still
are
heading over
ready to
towards here.
receive
Dude, there's such a
Heretics.
stacked site right
They
now.
are.
3 full Killjoy util. Recon goes in. They didn't get anything, though. Still got alarm bot.
Heretics now slowly work their way
KO
towards
flash
the
over the
side.
top.
There's a double stack
Oh,
Here it
waiting,
comes.
and it's
Good
deadly.
KO flash.
It just continues to be, as we look at another potential flawless round, and it's
Yeah, that
denied
was a nice
by
one.
Miniboo.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty much down to who wins the attack.
gotta
You
stop
would
doing
imagine.
that.
Sides. Match point.
Gentlemates won't care how the rounds come through, just so long as they get on the board. 13 to 12. Now their chance at finding yet another on the attack side. In terms of what worked, well, it was few and far between, but we saw them like to group up heavily for their execution, not play too much on any kind of a fake. They'll start round 26 off with a default though.
Wu gets the op.
Spike still more towards the B side though, and it's actually Benji that gets picked up by the knife. Could be a red herring.
Yeah,
as the
it's pretty
players
good
start
info.
to move in towards B main.
There's just not enough members here for Gentlemates.
No way, they want to go for
scale
the
into the site while
the
the
trap
traps are
play
down,
back.
and they're
Use the
incredibly
cage,
deep in
flash, try and
position as
combo
well.
it.
You see reserve towards
Pretty
Market
instant
yet again.
rotate from Gentlemates.
Gentlemates, the track.
Okay, so
their
now they want to
positioning.
fake A and then actually head over towards B. Problem is they should think they're over towards B main, but they have the drone.
As they start to now look towards B once again. It's only really up to Vekaj to fake out towards this side of the
So
map.
what, does he commit a smoke? So he commits a smoke over towards A, so we can't smoke both positions on
What would have
B.
been the
So he
potential
should...
trap wire,
I mean,
but
I don't even know what to go for here.
everything goes quiet
I
on
guess
this
you gotta
right-hand
gamble
side, and the
and just
push
go-
doesn't head into the A site. The penny
Sure.
is dropped. Heretics no.
Just
The
hope that
B
no one's
execution,
market
but
or
it's
middle,
Benji
'cause
and
you
Rians.
didn't A pressure, so they should be...
Unfortunately, it was Benji that got caught by the knife, so
The
the
back.
traps went down. And well,
Benji.
so backside hold.
Oh.
As Benji's caught
Oh,
as
they got
well,
another.
and Gentlemates
No way.
in prime spot to finally finish out a map.
There's
all
no
over them.
way.
And
They're
now,
doing it.
with just one more that they need to pick up. It's a 4 versus 2 into the retake.
Woot, no
Op
armor
again
op.
for Woot.
Yeah, that's the hard thing, is that Op
They
is
got
gonna
great
have to try and
positions.
find clean engagements, and you've also got a late win condition in the player in main. That is Vekaj. Team Heretics look to try and clear everything out, paying attention to all the
Yeah.
small details. As
Good dash
Vekaj
in.
rounds the corner.
Holy,
They catch
we're
it
going
on
bind.
fire.
They're still in it.
Gentlemates will
They're
finally
still in
get
it.
their mark.
There it is. Took a while, but Gentlemates are now
Definitely took a
gonna
while.
take this all the way
Mate, the
to
heart
bind.
attack that the
That
Gentlemates
was
all
they
going
won
are
the
supposed to be
other
going for
week.
is crazy.
And for Heretics, it's into the unknown
Stream must be
yet
nuts.
again. Could they seriously